Hi guys, welcome back to B Drop Worldwide London. We're live today from the Obu Last. I'm your host, Karima Francis, and today I'm here with the band Phantom Isle.
Hello.
Hello. How are you all doing today?
We're very good, thank you. Just talking, I'm sort of trying to look at you and look this way at the
I know,
same time.
yeah. Is it where I'm stood? So you're going to play two songs for us today. What are the names of the songs you're going to play?
1992 and 1997.
Oh wow! I'm loving the dates. Do they mean anything?
Well, we're releasing an EP where all of the songs are named after years.
Oh my god, that's pretty cool. It's kind of an Adele thing though, like.
It
Yeah,
is an Adele thing.
She's done it with her albums, hasn't she?
But that's her age, not
is her-
specifically years.
Oh, right. So do all these songs have like meanings? Like in 1992, what happened to you?
There's specific life events.
Okay.
that I think we can all relate to, but I personally drew from. And something happened recently in this band's history. Unfortunately, Pete's brother passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So a lot of them are based around grief and losing someone, but to high-tempo dance music.
Wow. That is.
There you go.
Wow, that's really quite emotional and uplifting at the same time. So, well, I'm really looking forward to playing those songs, and I hope that you enjoy your set. And thank you for being here. Have a good one.
Thanks.
Despite what you meant to me, despite what you meant to me, I love you still. I understood what it was to be a child. What you've done to me, you made me go way too cool. Made me go way too quick. This pain inside my bone, even though you broke my heart, I love you still. It goes so hard, in my sleep. They took the ground beneath my feet. Despite what you meant to me, despite what you meant to me, I love you still. hybrid of trust. I'm longing for wisdom. Listen to me say. The skillets of a mentor, for that I will pay. Look over my shoulder and glance into your eyes. This heart's getting colder, walking in the sky. I'm waiting and I'll see you leading your possession. It's feeding my obsession, controlled by your design. We look back in fondness, ignoring darker times. We look back in kindness, ignoring early warning signs. All too often we drown ourselves out. 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 We drown ourselves out.
That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Did you enjoy
Cheers.
it?
Great, yeah, great sound.
Yeah, really great sound. I'm loving the synths and the guitars. Like the delay that you had on your guitar was really cool, and your soaring vocals, like so exciting.
Thank you.
So, what's in the pipeline for you guys?
We've got an EP that we're working on.
Okay.
As we mentioned before,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of a concept thing.
Yeah.
So we're sort of self-recording that. And it's been quite nice sort of having the freedom to, spend, as much time as we need to on things. I think when you're kind of on paid studio time,
Yeah.
you feel like you've got to rush out,
Totally.
all your stuff. So to be able to kind of do what we're doing, we're, just kind of letting the creative juices flow, for want of a better phrase.
and guide you, and it sounds great. Like the sound you've got going on is really amazing, and I understand the pressure of like, you know, once there's like strategy and time involved and money, you know, creativity doesn't really work like that. It's kind of meant to be something that...
it's been really good because we'll sort of do a demo all together in the room, and then we have a couple of weeks to listen back to it. And then when you listen back to it and you're not playing, you can hear these new ideas sort of coming out of the woodwork. And then it really, you know, then you go back and you record it again and you're adding these little extra bits, and it sort of evolves every time you sort of lay down a new demo, and it just gets better and better, really.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. It sounds like you're onto something really good, and just take it as it comes. Just follow, like you said, follow the creativity, and I'm sure it will sound great. So I saw that you were on tour actually. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was amazing. We came back and did our first gig this year in this venue actually, and it was sold out, crazy. The crowd were like absolutely going wild.
That's
amazing. It was just so good. And then every show after that was as good. And which we thought we're starting on a high and it's probably going to dip, but every single date was just incredible.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Any more tours coming up, or are you going to wait for the EP and then go out again?
We've got a couple of dates, one in London and then another in our hometown, which will be really cool.
When are those dates?
The 22nd of October at the Black Prince in Northampton.
Okay, so make a note of that, 22nd of October at the Black Prince, did you
That's
say?
right, in Northampton.
Northampton, if you're out in Northampton,
And then in November at Hoxton Colours on the 15th.
Ah, that's a cool London show. I'll try and make it.
Also, we've got the 5th of December at Paper Dress Vintage.
Oh yeah, it's a fundraising.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool venue. I was there the other night actually. Yeah, it's a really lovely venue. So, well, I'll try and get down to one of those. So the last question that I'm going to ask you today is, what's your favourite B drop?
Not
the B drop, sorry, B side.
The B side, yeah.
Should
That's
we?
it.
Okay.
Our favourite B side. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but my favourite B side would definitely be Born Slippy, Underworld.
Oh wow, very nice.
I didn't know it was a B side until I looked it up a minute ago.
Do you know what's really weird? Like, I was once in my drama class at school, and my teacher had the Underworld album like on a shelf, and I used to always look at it and go, "What's Underworld?"
Cool
I was
teacher.
only like, it was a cool teacher. She was an art teacher. Did I say drama?
That figures.
That makes sense. But so obviously I never found out until I was older. About the music, but it was always something that was there from a very young age. But that's a cool one. So how about yourself?
Probably the Smiths, Cemetery Gates. It's just a lovely little 2-minute ditty, really nice.
Ditty, I like that.
Yeah. I had it on vinyl record, and I bought it when I was 16, 17, and I loved it. It was
That's
so good.
cute. Are you?
I can't remember what the A side is though, but someone probably does.
Mine's got to be Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs.
That is bizarre. I didn't know that was a B-side.
Neither did I until about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, right, okay. You came prepared today.
Yes, absolutely. But no, it's just such a nice little bop. It's like 3 minutes long, really cool organ, super catchy.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the greatest instrumental songs ever written. I mean,
I think everyone knows that song.
There's some kind of feeling in his fingers that creates like a little distortion, on some of the...
as well.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And yourself?
that was my B side. Thing is, I love How Soon Is Now, but I don't want to go for another Smiths one, so I'm going to say I Am the Walrus.
By the
Beatles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I am the walrus.
Classic. I feel like on B Drop, there's so many people always choose the Beatles. It's crazy how many people they've influenced. It's just insane.
I'll pick someone else then.
No, that's a good one. So, well, thank you for being here. We really enjoyed it. We hope that you enjoyed it too.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to viewers at home seeing this performance. And go and check out Phantom on their socials and Spotify. Go and listen to and look out for their upcoming EP. And enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All right.
Thank
take care
you.
of yourself. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. We hope that you enjoyed the show. And now back over to Los Angeles.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to B Drop Worldwide in Los Angeles. We are your hosts, Katie J and Carly.
I'm KTJ.
And I am Carly, and we're super excited to be here today in the building with the wonderful Danny Singh. He's going to be performing some songs for us today. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Nice. So you are going to be performing an A-side and a B-side today. Can you tell us about the two songs you are going to be performing for us?
It's 2 new tracks produced by Mr. Willie called My Type and Wasting Time.
Awesome. We're so excited to hear it, and go ahead and take it away whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
So I spend my time, I'm living my life, oh, I'm living my life, oh. I'm wasting my time, wasted. So I spend my time living my life, oh, I'm living my life, oh.
We touchdown, let's get high in the moon. We're always holding our ground, our heartbeat to the drums. Watch our soul interfuse, if that's even a word. You really got some nerve, put in work with all that curves and mindset. I admire your kindness, your heaven sense of elegance left me feeling about your sin. Found you by my whistle, you blew my conscience left. It's obnoxious the way you talking, don't even try and start that nonsense. Tell that new kid get lost, he can't mess with the bars. One time, he can't mess with the bars. No.
I'm wasting my time, I'm wasted. So I spend my time, I'm living my life, oh, yeah, I'm living my life, oh.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, let's go.
I'm wasting my time, wasted. So I spend my time living my life, oh, living my life, yo,
Yo, can't have no Judas roaming loose, just moving stupid around my crew. I don't care, we say it's true. If you're the real one, that's on you. Next one, if you ain't rocking law slabs, man, you checking all the tags on the shelf. Girl, it's bad for your health. That helpful bag better come in clutch. Willie living in the stars, get Mick Jagger's groove back. Most men stay bluffing, I don't care about nothing. Now I'm jumping out the plane, cause I don't fear nothing.
I'm wasting my time, wasted. So I spend my time living my life, oh, living my life.
Here's a B-side for all the Dotty Waddies out there, man. It's for the ladies. Hey, yeah. So all you my type, I wanna get a bite. So all you my type, I want you by my bedside, girl. Oh, feels good with you by my side. But girl, I can't lie when you love me. Lie to me, yo. Lie to me, yo. Tell me I'm the one. Tell me I'm your king when it's all said and done. Only here for the night, then I'm off on that flight. But even if it's wrong, it feels right. Just bounce to that beat. Oh, with a little bit of Remy in the system in her eyes. Ooh, she wanna kick it with a kid and smoke loud. I know it sounds crazy when I'm thinking out loud. Girl, I'm so glad you came around. With a little bit of Remy in the system in her eyes. Ooh, she wanna kick it with a kid and smoke loud. Sounds crazy when I'm thinking out loud. Girl, I'm so glad you came around. Girl, I'm so glad you came around. Just bounce, bounce. Just bounce. Here we go, come on. So, oh, you're my type, I wanna get a bite. So, oh, you're my type, I want you by my bedside. Girl, oh, feels good with you by my side. Girl, I can't lie, I love when you lie to me, lie to me, tell me I'm the one. Tell me I'm your king when it's all said and done. Only here for the night, then I'm off on that flight. But even if it's wrong, it feels right. Just bounce to that beat. With a little bit of Remy in the system in her eyes. Ooh, she wanna kick it with a kid and smoke loud. I know it sounds crazy when I'm thinking out loud. Girl, I'm so glad you came around. With a little bit of Remy in the system in her eyes. Ooh, she wanna kick it with a kid and smoke loud. It sounds crazy when I'm thinking out loud. But girl, I'm so glad you came around. Girl, I'm so glad you came around. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Sheesh.
Wow, guys, that was amazing. That was really great. I mean, are you guys going to be releasing those songs soon?
In November.
Oh, November. Wow. Well, we're all really excited to hear them.
Can't wait. So tell us a little bit about y'all's newest debut EP release, Ozone Park.
Oof.
We love it.
Yes,
tell
it's
us
so
a little
good.
bit about the inspiration and the story behind the EP.
Well, Ozone Park is where we're born and raised from. You know, that's our hometown. It gets really crazy. There's a lot of ups and downs, but it's also very rich in, what should I say, West Indian culture. So we try to mix rock, hip-hop, and West Indian culture together to make Ozone Park, you know? So it's like a tribute to my hometown.
Oh, I love that. That's
I
great.
can really hear all those like different elements in, in the whole EP, and I think it's absolutely phenomenal.
So we actually watched some of your YouTube videos, and we saw the Ozone Park film, the Welcome to Ozone Park. It was so cool. It was so visionary and artistic, and we just really loved it. And we were wondering if you could kind of tell us the process behind, you know, that visual concept for the EP.
Oh my gosh, the visual aspect. I probably spent about 3 years. Worked on a script with one of Adalin's friends. I think his name is Diego. Also, we got Evan. He's a crazy graphic designer. We spent a lot of Zoom calls during the pandemic just going over, like, do you really want to wear a mask, bro? Like, why do you want to do this? What's the reason? Like, I'm just like, bro, I just want to go crazy for this time because, like, the pandemic and everything is kind of is making everything a bit insane. So I wanted to make something that, you know, conveyed that message, I guess. You know?
That's awesome. That's awesome. So before you guys came on here, someone actually told us that your band members are actually your siblings, your brothers.
This is my blood brothers.
Yes,
Blood.
we can attest. Sibling bands are the best.
Best.
So actually, before you dropped your EP, you released a single called 21 Love.
Yup.
I love the song so much. It's so good. And you actually said it in a press release one time that you said this line. It really stuck with me. It was, if this love doesn't last, then I hope this feeling lasts forever. And that really hit me. And I was wondering if you could kind of elaborate on that and, you know, the inspiration behind the single.
Well, nothing lasts forever. So I guess the moments do, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the moment lasts forever. I still carry it through my songs and stuff day to day. But, like, 21 Love, man, you can only be 21 once, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And now we're talking about wasting time and finding my type. So, you know, that was a chapter. That was a good time.
Awesome. So tell us, when did you first get into music, and when did you start your artist project?
First got into music. I was in a band with these guys since, like, birth. I was playing bass in church. He's playing keys and singing. He's always been on the drums. But now he's cooking up. The journey's been crazy. We've been in rock bands together.
Nice.
To church bands, to just doing little EDM parties and crazy shit like that. So the journey's been quite amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
That's awesome.
It's about to get even crazier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For you guys.
Stay tuned, you know what I'm saying?
Can't wait to hear what you guys have coming out next. And
So thank you guys so much for coming on today. Before you guys go, though, we do have a question. It's tradition on B Drop to tell us your favorite B-side. Do you have a favorite B-side
My
of all
favorite
time?
B-side, I don't know if there's a B-side, so I might be wrong, but it's by Jackson 5, Heartbreak Hotel. It's probably one of my favorite songs.
That's a good one.
I like it.
That's
Yeah,
a good
I like
one. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, this is B Drop Worldwide. In Los Angeles, we have Danny Singh. Where can they find you on socials?
Danny Singh everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that. DannyXSing.com. It's my website. Say what's up.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And go stream his music on all platforms and check out his debut EP, Ozone Park.
Ready to know the vibes?
Back to you, London.
Hi, welcome back to B Drop Worldwide London. We're live from the O Blue Last. I am your host, Karima Francis, and I'm here with the band Friedberg. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Very good.
yeah, good.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you play, so enjoy.
Thank you.
Maybe it's not about you, maybe it's just the air.
That was so good, guys. Did you enjoy playing?
Yeah.
Always.
How long's it been since you played live? Oh, actually, I saw that you were playing a BBC thing recently. How was that?
That was really great. It was our first gig in almost 2 years.
Yeah, it
was
looked like you were rocking out big time, and such a good venue, like next to like the Houses of Parliament and stuff. Is that where it was?
Just by London Bridge.
Yeah, London Bridge. Oh, right. Okay, sorry, I don't know. I thought the Houses of Parliament. So I just wanted to check in and ask a few questions. I saw that you were out in Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that you went on a really long journey 10 years ago. So is Friedberg a project you started when you went out to America 10 years ago?
I started it a little bit later, but I came back to Joshua Tree because I loved it so much when I did the road trip that I thought it's a perfect place to write stuff and get inspired. And so I went back a few years ago on my own, and it was quite scary. I had this little shed in the middle of nowhere, cabin. Right. And that's actually when I started to write the first songs for Friedberg, yeah.
That's really exciting. And I saw you've been working with Daniel Brandt. Mm-hmm. He's a great producer, and the stuff that you've done together is just really quite wonderful. It's a really nice relationship there. So your EP, did you record all that when you were out in LA?
Partly. We started to record it there with some really shitty instruments because my friends that I said I'm going to go to the desert, so they were like, I'm giving you the worst guitar I have. I'm giving you the worst. So we only had one guitar, a cowbell, and I think one synth or something. And so it was quite cool to be limited. And what was the question?
The question was, did you record it all out there? But yeah,
no, we kept lots of stuff from the actual journey back then. But there's also some new stuff in there. Yeah.
So has Friedberg been like a solo project, or is it a band project, or is this like kind of a new setup with the band?
So basically, it started as a solo project, but then I thought I want a really great live band, and I moved to London, and I didn't know anyone. Mm-hmm. And and then I got a recommendation from a friend who said, like, he saw this really amazing guitar player with glasses, and she looked so cool and she played so great. And and then he figured out her name, and it was Emily, and I met her. She was the first one I met. Yeah. Actually, it was that order.
Yeah, it literally was this. Yeah. When was it? 2017?
We
got to
2017, I think.
And then I knew a drummer because me and Laura went to uni together.
And we lived together at that time.
And we lived together, yeah. And I was like, I know a great drummer. And then I kind of got a recommendation off a friend for a really cool bass player.
That's really awesome.
Cheryl Pinero.
So I got a Facebook message.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
Cheryl doesn't have Facebook anymore.
No.
So Anna, what's your favorite B-side?
My favorite B-side is combines two of my favorite artists in the world. So it's John Cale covering All My Friends by LCD Sound System.
Oh.
John Cale from Velvet Underground.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. And do you guys have a B-side too?
Go for it.
My favorite B-side is Block Party Rhododendron from Weekend in the City record. Really love that one.
That's a good one too. Wow, Block Party take me way back. Like, yeah, they're great.
I'm going to go very, very classic and say Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles.
Thank you. That's incredible. Can you believe it's a B-side? I can't believe that's a B-side. They're all really phenomenal. So thank you for being here tonight. And again, I enjoyed your performance, and everyone needs to go and check out the new EP by Friedberg, which is called Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah. So do go and check it out. She's amazing. The band are amazing. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more from you in the future. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to B Drop Worldwide, live in Los Angeles. We are your hosts, Katie J and Carly. I am Carly.
And I'm KTJ.
It is wonderful to be here. We have a very special guest today, and it is the amazing duo band, The Habits. How are you guys doing today?
Really good.
Nice, awesome. Nice. Well, you guys are going to be performing an A-side and a B-side. And can you tell us what you're going to be performing today?
Our A-side is a song called Shoulders, and our B-side is a song called Breathe.
Awesome.
Sweet. Well, we're excited to hear you guys perform. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Cool.
This song is called Shoulders. I used to give it up so easy. My heart felt it was always alone. But when I ran into my ex, it changed me. I used to want the world to like me, only 'cause I didn't like myself. No, it's like I needed to get walked all over. Now I feel this weight fall off my shoulders, off my shoulders, off my shoulders. To let go, my eyes are open, I'll keep staring at the sky, singing oh. Thought I missed it, but I just missed the company. I don't need no sad melodies, 'cause now when I'm alone, I don't feel lonely, no. It's like a weight is lifted off my shoulders, off my shoulders, off my shoulders. To let go, my eyes are open, I'll keep staring at the sky, singing oh. And I've run out of anything to give. I only have one life to live. Oh. To let go, my eyes are open, I'll keep staring at the sky, singing oh, oh, my eyes are open, I'll keep staring at the sky, I'll keep staring at the sky, I'll keep staring at the sky, singing oh. This is our B-side, Breathe. Getting on with my quarter-life crisis, watch it like a movie. All my friends try to give me advice, but yada yada shoot me. And it's like I'm sleeping on a knife's edge every night. I'm so over this sad boy state of mind. Breathe in, breathe out. The pressure's building now. Just scream it loud. Without a doubt, I'm doing all I can. My candle's burning at the ends, no matter what. Breathe in, breathe out. It's all I got. Having fun with a little depression. Cheers to the bad vibes. Waking up to my best impression of a singer with the stars in his eyes. And it's like I'm sleeping on a knife's edge every night. I'm so over this sad boy state of mind. Breathe in, breathe out. The pressure's building now. Just scream it loud. Without a doubt, I'm doing all I can. My candle's burning at the ends, no matter what. Breathe in, breathe out. It's all I got. Somebody save me. I forgot to be perfect. While I'm complaining, I forgot you get what you give. And this life's everything, everything you wanted. And And this life's everything, everything you wanted. 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 When this life's everything, everything you wanted. When this life's everything, everything you wanted.
That was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys are incredible.
Yeah,
Thank you.
well done, well done. And both of these songs are available on all platforms,
Yes, on
correct?
all platforms. Yes.
All right, guys, hear that? Go stream those songs. Really, really great. Yeah.
Here, you wanna hold the mic? Yeah. So, how did you guys form your artist project?
So the story goes, Andrew and I met when we were teenagers, very young teenagers, at my parents' ballet school. And then we hated each other. Then music brought us together. And then we've been in a band ever since.
Awesome.
Amazing. Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. So my question for you is, I'm always really curious about every artist's approach on songwriting. Everybody's different. When we write, it's different every time, but a lot of people have a very strict routine. How do you approach songwriting?
The way we like to do it is we get together in a room with whoever we're writing with, or just us two, and we talk about life for about an hour, hour and a half, and then everyone's feeling something all the time, so it's like something really pops out, and you go, oh, that's what we should talk about today in our songs. And then we play the guitar until we're happy, and then, or sad, who knows? Depends on the mood, and that's how we do it.
Awesome,
Well,
that's
speaking
great.
of sad songs, we want to talk about your latest single, I Miss You When You Loved Me. I love it. I want to roll down the windows and pretend like I'm in a music video. So tell us about the process and everything.
My dream for that song is to have like a group cry with people.
Oh my gosh, I would so
Can we do that
love
later?
that. Yeah.
No, I was really sad when I wrote it, and I wrote it with a friend that we all know, Devin Kennedy, and
Love
shout
him.
out. And I just gotten out of a breakup, and she actually said to me, "I miss when you loved me," and that was very sad, and there were tears involved then. And then I was like, gonna bank that for a later song, and then it was very therapeutic when I wrote it. I was very sad when I wrote it, and after I finished it, I felt like, oh, I came to terms with the whole reality of the situation.
Yeah, songwriting is just very cathartic feeling.
For sure.
It's a great way to get things off your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, awesome. I love it. I think it's really great, and it shows a really nice dynamic side to you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. So what's next for you guys in 2022?
We have a lot of new music coming out in 2022. We have like 6 songs done and ready to go. And an EP's worth, it's going to be really good. We're very excited. The new music is some of our favorites. Definitely our
yay.
favorites that we've ever made. So
Yay.
excited about that.
Stay tuned, guys. Well, awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on. And before you go, we want to ask you, what is your favorite B-side?
Oh. 1 second.
Oh?
I brought this in.
The
I thought
physical
it was
B-side.
super rare and sentimental. And it's my mom's old band.
Oh,
And
that's
they-
amazing.
They were very popular in LA in the 80s, late 80s,
Oh, wow.
early 80s. And the A side is a cover, To Know Him Is to Love Him, but the B side is their original. It's called Stiff Me, which makes me feel weird, but saying that. But it's a great song. It's very cool.
Oh my gosh,
She's
that's
much cooler than I
awesome.
am, so
So music runs in the family.
yeah. Shout out to my mom.
That's awesome. Oh, I love that. Great B-side.
Thank you.
Great, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Where can everybody find you on social media?
We are at Habits the Band on Twitter and Instagram. We have a YouTube channel, The Habits Official, and The Habits everywhere else.
Awesome, amazing. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Hi, welcome back to B Drop Worldwide London. We are live from the Old Blue Lass. I'm your host, Karima Francis, and I'm here with Roman Lewis. Hi, Roman.
Hi.
It's great to have you on the show. What 2 songs are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm playing 2 songs, one called Dancing in My Underwear and one called Ballad of Tuesday. They're both unreleased, but we're playing them anyway because we've been having a lot of fun rehearsing to record the next project.
That's very exciting. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing you play, so enjoy.
Thank you.
Listen up and I'll tell you my story about a boy that's growing old. Poison the coffin, shoot the bell. Oh, the days that weather on the other side of hell. Passing through tsunamis of sound on the London Underground, another day bound by the tracks laid down, and everybody's eating their tears and talking to their peers about tax deductibles and their future careers. He reads the advertisements, don't know why, when he can't sneak a peek at the grey of English skies. 5 and 7 on the other side of heaven. But today he sees a man on the other side, staring down and saying his goodbyes. He stops him in his tracks, said, "Leave me be, boy, can't you see this platform's an overcrowded stage, and guilty here it comes with age. And as a dying man, I won't lie when I tell you that when your freedom's stopped, there ain't nothing left to do but die. And if you're gonna live, you've got to remember, stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, yeah, he stood there, and he lay there still, he stood there, but he lay there. His lesson, but he can't seem to find one to lessen the man's impression. What if this was his brief moment of clarity? Wouldn't that be a strange case of mental polarity? What was he trying to inspire? I guess somebody's gotta know something. I'm just looking for the right supplier. For the right supplier. Thinks about how cold she left his side in autumn to find another summer's day. I don't know why she springs to mind, but I hope she's okay. He walks through life with his heart on his sleeve, brushing strangers and dropping it every so often, and it's never meant to be, but he still does it willingly. Just don't forget the reasons why he couldn't be with her, but so affected in their own right, and affected by what keeps them up at night. But to feel her with his fingertips, pheromones linger in the space between their lips, the space between lips where he ends and she begins. She begins, and you begin, and you begin. Time goes by and thoughts mature. Think of something good, I'm sure. she's a song, but she's a ticking time bomb. Encrypted without explosive kind of sadness that he buries in his songs that just waffle on and on and on and on. But to her, he could be the answer in the shape of what was right in front of her all along. But with the way I feel today, I'll put the needle in my groove and let the music play. Like the snail leaves its trace, they want to be a part of the mob of the human race. But the longer you tread the line, the more likely you are to let it all go to waste. Maybe that's the lesson. But I don't feel like learning a thing today. Live another day, then throw it all away. You're growing up, you're growing up. When the grandmas are dying and the fathers are crying and the people are lying about the climate that's frying. But why should I care? I'm dancing in my headphones and underwear in a world beyond repair, a world beyond repair. They say you're a slacker, you're a stoner, and the government's gonna own you. Well, we're coming out today. I'm calling for a new generation. Neighbors on the streets, I'll often sit and speak, but never when he's shooting up. My brother and his father don't speak anymore. No, every day at dinner he'll walk right out the door, 'cause he votes for Trump. Grandmas are dying and the fathers are crying and the people are lying about the climate that's frying. But why should I care? I'm dancing in my headphones and underwear in a world beyond repair, a world beyond repair. They say you're a slacker, you're a stoner, and the government's gonna own you. Well, we're coming out today. I'm calling for a new generation. 1, 2, 3, they say rock and roll's the poor man's politics. I know these songs will never be more than all the tricks, but here I am screaming from my balcony that there are stars in you and there's stars in me, and that's all we're ever going to be.
Roman, that was incredible. I am definitely channeling like Buckley vibes with your voice, a mixture of like kind of early Tim Buckley as well. It was a great performance, and I'm loving the trumpet as well, and the baritone. Is it a baritone guitar?
Bass 6.
A bass 6. Okay, yeah, a very interesting sound.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was looking on your socials, and I saw that you've been gigging in London since you were 13.
Yeah, funny enough, the man who got me my first gig at 13 is here with us tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, well, that's exciting. I'll have to say hello. But so have you just kind of like come into your own over the last few years and kind of decided that this is going to be a full-time thing? What was it that kind of, did you always have the vision that you wanted to someday be a singer-songwriter?
No. I just, I was lucky enough to meet this guy, Robert Stevenson, who gave me my first few gigs in London, and I just sort of didn't stop. And it was one of those things that happened very naturally. But here I am 7 years later, still doing it.
Wow,
and still loving it.
Really exciting. Yeah, and I've seen that you've got like quite a lot of, like millions of streams on some songs on Spotify, so you're clearly doing something right. So I just wanted to ask you, this is a question that we ask all of the people on B-Drop. What's your favorite B-side?
Have to be a two-way tie between How Soon Is Now by the Smiths and Talk Show Host by Radiohead, I think.
Wow, those are two kind of like, yeah, very different in timbre, but I'm definitely digging that. That's cool. Have you got a favorite B-side? I'm sorry, I like to ask all the people.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I think I do have a favorite B-side.
Yeah?
It's Dear April by Frank Ocean, which is actually an A-side. I don't think the B-side is unreleased. I don't think the B-side is released.
Oh, okay.
But I just love that song so much that I think I would probably like the B-side too. So
that's really cool. Yeah, I was speaking to this bass player the other day actually, and it's really weird because like, I don't know, he kind of plays with singer-songwriters, and like he's just this really cool guy that just like is a proper muso. And then he just like told me like one day that he plays on Frank Ocean's like albums, like Blonde and the one before that, and that he's really intense in the studio, and he works people so hard that people just quit and walk out because it's just too much, and they have to start their day at 8 p.m. at night. So like basically they're on a completely different like time frame, and it's just mentally exhausting. But I guess he makes amazing music.
Whatever he's doing, it's working.
It's working, great. Yeah. He's incredible. So what about you?
I think mine is, I don't know what the A-side is, but it's Bjork, her version of I Remember You, which is jazz standard. She does another amazing version of, what is it? Can't remember what the version of the record is. But it's just her and harp duo, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. I love the like Someone in Love.
Yeah,
her and harp duo.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's an alternate version, another standard.
I love that
that's
song.
The one.
I love that song.
It's great. Yeah, that B-side's amazing.
Yeah, Bjork's phenomenal. She's definitely one of a kind. Yeah. So thank you for that. And I'm really grateful for you being on the show, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. Yeah. Thanks very much. We hope to have you again.
Yeah,
we'd love to.
V Drop has been good to me. This is my second time.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you've been doing a lot of them. So yeah, we fully support what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone that's tuned in today, and we'll see you at the next V Drop.